Welcome, Laval!
Sammy, how are you?
I'm great, Luigi. About yourself?
I'm doing great. We have a great show coming up.
Absolutely, very exciting.
It is. But before we start the show, what are you doing this summer?
This summer, you know what? In 2 weeks, I'm going to see the great Tony Robbins in the States, New Jersey. It's Unleash the Power Within, so I'm going to be pumped up. It's from the 18th through the 24th of July. And I heard it's about 12 to 15 hours days.
So it's a 3-day?
Yeah, three-day and a half event. But wow. 12 to 15 hours a day. Each day. That's going to be fun. I'm all pumped up.
It's amazing. So after that, what are you doing? After that, those 4 days?
I take 2 months rest. After this, I think I'm going to need rest. No. After that, I'm going to be working because I don't really have... that's going to be my vacation.
So that's your vacation. Then you have the other projects coming up, whether it's on the different TV shows.
Yes, on the TV shows, and newly board of directors member for La Maison Le Prélude, the biggest shelter of women in Laval. Thank you.
Congratulations.
So it's great news. Great news happening slowly but surely, and we're gonna resolve. It's time to resolve.
A lot of good things.
A lot of good things, absolutely.
Well, I think you're going to have, you seem like to have a busy summer up ahead with a heavy schedule. And I know in there's also a lot of fun parts too.
A lot of events, a lot of shows. Yes, so obviously I'm having fun, you know.
And then we're meeting to do our pre-production for the fall.
That's going to be fun.
So there you go, a new season.
We have many surprises for you guys.
Stay tuned. A lot of big surprises coming up in the new season.
And follow us on social media, because even if we're finishing the season, we're still going to be on social media.
We will keep posting you on the different events we attend, whether we're together or on separate events, and then we'll
send some lives.
Hey
Lou, what's up? What you doing?
And we'll start posting probably late August some of the stuff that's happening for the new season. There you go. So that's a bit of the scoop there.
Absolutely.
Good job. Are you ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
Let's go. Sammy, we have a great guest.
A very nice guest indeed. City Councillor, Mr. Nicolas Borne, who's with us today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you, Luigi. Thank you, Sammy.
Welcome to come to our show.
It's my 3rd time. Thank you again. First time in English, though.
First time in English.
First time on this show.
Perfect.
So this is amazing. As a municipal councillor for the last 4 years now, but I want to go past that. Everyone did something before being a municipal councillor as a career. And can you tell us a bit about your background?
So I'm originally from Quebec City. 4 brothers, a big family. And life brought me to Japan at some point in my life. Met my wife, we went to Japan. She was not my wife back then. And I was in Japan to teach English and French on the JET program for about 3 years. And when I came back, decided to, I chose Laval. I felt it was the place to be. And my brother was there already. And at that time, I started working for a publishing and printing company. And I still work for them, Marquis Imprimeur. And that's what's interesting with politics. You get to, if you want to get involved in politics, you need to, it's got good and bad, but you need to say goodbye to some of your professional life, and you get to discover something different. So
because it's not a job, it's a vocation, right?
It's a vocation. So my background is a bit of a lot being with the public, I would say, because as a sales rep for Marquis Imprimeur, I'm always with schools. And I think it helped me a lot to listen to citizens, listen to people. That's the best trait of a great sales rep, is someone who can listen to people and find solutions. with what you have. And that's what we do every day when we meet citizens. You need to
understand the unspoken.
Yes, and you need to find solution where you don't see them, right? And that's what we do on a daily basis at the City of Laval.
So how did you make the jump from a private citizen, working full time, and to municipal councilor?
You know what was hard at the same time is I have a beautiful family of three daughters, 4, 6, 8 now, and I just bought beautiful little wheels to my youngest daughter yesterday. So she was so happy yesterday when she biked for the first time. But at the same time as I'm raising a family, I finished a master's degree at the l'École nationale d'administration publique.
Nice.
So it's the MBA, the public MBA version. So and I just completed it March 2017.
Congratulations.
So yes, thank you. So that was a lot of things coming together, and finally, I'm here 4 years later.
Is there something in particular that, did you had an idea of what you wanted to accomplish as a city councillor when you first?
We all have our reasons to step in politics, and I think a lot of city councillors they're not politicians. We're doing politics, right? Mm-hmm. As a way of being involved. So there are different ways of being involved in a society, and I think doing politics is the fast track of bringing changes to where you want to see them.
Being on the field.
Yes, because that's when you do politics, you're close to the decisions that affect people's lives. So
absolutely.
That's why I chose politics. Because it's the fast track to bringing, even though it goes very slowly. That's what I understand when I'm from the private sector. When we have a decision to make,
it has to be done
we're the only one involved.
Yeah,
but in politics, in the public administration, you have to be verified. Decisions have to go through city council. There's higher power at the Quebec and federal level that sometimes it needs to be approved. So everything goes very slowly.
Well, there's a process we have to follow, especially if it involves other levels of government. Mm-hmm. So which can
working
take some time.
on our patience.
Yes,
but
it's a good way to do it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's been 4 years now that we're trying to put a structure in place with the new administration. We adopted La Vision Stratégique, the major urban planning, which will be adopted in September. Most recently, we adopted la politique d'habitation and la politique régionale de développement social. It's a major, it gives the intention and orientation of the city of Laval in terms of housing and how to make sure we have adequate lodging for our citizens. So those are I think we put the structure in place to see for the next 4 years the change we want to see. I was thinking in 4 years I'm gonna be done. It's gonna be over. No, we put things in place, and I hope to be there in the next 4 years to see those change. But we'll see in 2017 on election day.
You see, it's funny. I was just about to ask you. Do you have a bit of that feel of, mission accomplished? I really done what I wanted to do for my first quarter. Like for the first 4.
I was hoping. Well, I'm very proud of what we've accomplished in terms of putting the elements in place to see the change we want to see. So I'm very proud that we have a Bureau d'intégrité d'éthique de Laval that's in place. Half of our top-level fonctionnaires, great people who are committed. They're in place and they know what they want to accomplish. So the structure is there, and we've been able to already to see a lot of changes. But especially in my district. I'm really happy that in fall of 2017 we'll be opening a bike path, a pedestrian cycling bike path that will go from Oka it's a big project with the Communauté Métropolitaine de Montréal, a bike path that will link Oka to Mont-Saint-Hilaire, South Shore. So it's going to go through Deux Montagnes, will arrive in Laval-sur-le-Lac, will go down in Sainte-Dorothée, then in Chamadé, we'll take Pont-la-Chapelle, we'll bring it to Montreal, and up to South Shore, Longueuil, then Mont-Saint-Hilaire.
That's amazing.
So the opening is September 2nd, and September 1st, as you know, Place Belle will be open. Oh, yeah. So
yeah, I know Place Belle is for my birthday, right?
So Place Belle,
we
don't want to miss your birthday, Saint-Mylène, so September 1st, citizens are welcome to go to Place Belle. You can go online, placebelle.ca, and reserve tickets. They're free. So you have half an hour or an hour, a select time already chosen. So it's gonna be easy and not messy when people want to visit that place.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's two official days now that.
September 1st and 2nd.
And I think one of them was already got booked right away. So
that's why they opened September 1st. So
it's good.
Yeah. So those are big projects that are coming, and you know what I'm wearing today?
We didn't notice, but go ahead.
Yes. So I'm very proud to be.
Can you show the?
Well, it's Jeux du Québec. Laval wants to be is in a bid as a city, a candidate city for the 2020 finale, les Jeux du Québec final.
It's done.
Quebec 2020.
Quebec 2020.
It's
So we invite citizens to go online and to support our bid as a candidate city. It's 2020.laval.ca. You sign online, and we hope to get as many as 75,000 signatures.
We did that already.
Thank you.
We signed. We're supporting it, which is great.
Done, dealt
so
with.
It's 3,000.
Of course, you guys are doing my birthday party at Le Centre Bell. Of course, I'm going to sign.
Place
Belle.
Place Belle.
Centre Bell is the year after.
So
we have to book in advance for
Exactly. Yeah. So of course we have to support you guys.
2020, the complex aquatic will be ready for that. 3,000 young athletes will be there. Over 100,000
very exciting.
Visitors will be coming in Laval. So
that's incredible.
That's incredible for Laval.
All the great projects.
Yeah, we want to promote healthy lifestyle, and that's I think showcasing our young athletes is the best way. Yeah.
It is.
In your district of Laval des Îles, tell us what has been the last 4 years like. What are you looking for the next 4 years too?
So it's a lot of discovery. When you become a city councillor, you get to realize, you get to talk to people much more than you were in the past, because people come to you. You go to see people. You do door to door. You're at every event, and people get to you get to understand in how many different facets, how many different ways a city can affect people's life, right? I never thought at a city level that we can affect so much the quality of life of our citizens. That's what struck me the most when I started, and that's what motivates to continue for the next 4 years. There's a big project coming on and we just gave the contract last month at the city at the town meeting. We're building 4 bridges on Île Laval, so it's a 3-year. It's a project that will go over 3 years. So 2 temporary bridges will be built on Île Laval, 2 main bridges in 2018 and 19. Another big project is we're renovating the arena Heartland Monahan. So it's another important project, $7 million. We started last March. So for another, we have to bear with the renovation. Of course, the arena is closed for that time, but like the arena Martin Saint-Louis in Saint Dorothée, it's going to be an amazing facility for everybody to use. Yeah.
Wow,
so that's great. Taking care of the
project.
families, the children, in your district, which is which is a way to go.
A good thing.
And what's coming, and that's very interesting as well, and it has a link with Jeux du Québec. One of I'm forgetting the word, but one of the
projects?
Not the project. One of the sporting events that will be taking place, advertised or showcase, is a triathlon. So
first one in Laval?
The first one in Laval, and
it's exciting.
It's exciting. So what's exciting is that we need a place where kids will be swimming. So and we're on an island, and we sometimes forget about this. We want to reopen a plage Laval. So it was closed in 1967.
So Laval will have its own.
It's in Laval Ouest, yes, à la berge aux 80. We're doing tests now to make sure the water is clean. The water is clean, and it's the cleanest part of Laval in terms of water quality. So we want to make sure the event will be there, and it's going to be wonderful. We're going to be swimming and biking on the bike path I just told you, and kids will be running. So I think it's exciting to have that
And that's
event.
for 2018?
That's for 2020.
2020.
For the beach, well, we hope we can have it open before 2019.
That would be fun.
But it's...
Wait, 4 years? Can we still go bikini or so?
We'll figure
Can
that
you
out.
try like a year or two?
For you, Sameline, we will try
Thank
it.
you. You guys are such good sports.
Well, we know it's a big year.
It's a big
The
year.
elections are coming up. So on our side, we want to wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Luigi.
Thank you for your
Appreciate it.
service to the citizens. And I know when you enter politics, you're there to serve. So we thank you, and I'm sure, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Our team...
Setting good vibes, positive energy, lots of love, and...
Marc Demers needs you, and I think 2017 is a good time to show it again during the election time. But thanks to you at Laval Families, TVRL, thank you for showcasing what we do. It's appreciated.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Always pleasure to have you.
We want to welcome a special guest.
Yes.
You know, in Laval, we have one amazing hospital,
Cité de la Santé.
But behind that, not only do we have an amazing talent of employees, but we have La Fondation Cité de la Santé. So let's welcome on our TV show, Christine Gérard, Communication Department Manager for La Fondation Cité de la Santé. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks. Proud to be here.
How are you doing?
Good, very good. And it's nice outside, so finally, good weather.
And it's always nice in our studios.
Always,
Yes.
all the time, all the time. It feels like it's always sunny and bright. And
Yes.
relaxed,
And it is.
Right? It is.
It is.
Absolutely.
There is a big défi 300 kilomètres.
A challenge, 300 kilometers. right?
300 kilometers.
300.
Amazing.
Yes.
Can you tell us all about it?
Yes, for sure. So it's our 10th edition. So the défi, actually, it's called 300 kilometers for life. It's a challenge. 300 kilometers, actually, it's a bit more. It's more like 320, but don't say it to everyone.
Why?
We'll edit it out.
It's better the harder it is.
Yeah,
and
it's a
of
greater
course,
challenge. We
it
could
gets
say
the
that.
drive out of
300.
us.
It's true.
It's
So basically, cyclists go from Laval to Trois-Rivières on the Saturday, and they come back at Trois-Rivières-Laval on the Sunday.
With the bike or with a bus?
No, with the bike if they can. For sure, if they can't, we also have the bus that follows them if they're unable to make it. But so the idea is that, and it's in September, the 9th and 10th of September, so it's coming now. And we have over 100 cyclists that are already registered, and we're looking for a maximum 150 participants at all. So it's not a very big challenge in terms of number of participants, but it's really something that is a challenge, but also a familial experience, a family experience. Everyone knows everyone. Every cyclist knows the name of all the cyclists there. So it's really a team doing something together, mostly.
So there's limited spots.
Yep.
This is your 10th edition.
Yeah.
Earlier you told us that you already have reached the 100, 120.
Yes.
Nice.
And in the past, last year, the year before, you were at
120. We did it at 122 exactly
But
last
that
year.
was mostly in September, the
Yeah,
registration. So
just
you
the day
beat the
before.
registration deadlines.
Yes, already. So we're pretty happy.
Congratulations.
Yes, we're really happy, and it's very important to say that all the proceeds go to the Laval program, regional program for cancer. So that's really also important to say that it goes back through to our region, to our cancer program here in Laval, so that our friends, families, people that we know that are diagnosed with cancer can be treated right here, close to their homes. Yeah.
That's good.
Now, if we sign up, when we register, what happens? We need to raise a certain amount of money, or we pledge?
Yes, there's a $250 fee just to register and be at the event. So it covers all the expenses, the hotel, because that's important to say. People don't sleep in a tent with us. We really take care of our cyclists. So they sleep in a nice hotel in Trois-Rivières. All the meals are covered, and these are hot meals. And we know that after 300 kilometers of cycling in the wind and the cold, sometimes a great meal is nice. So it all covers the expenses, and then each cyclist must raise at least $1,000. So and many cyclists actually raise more than that. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. And all the funds go to the cancer program. And I could say up to now, so the 10 years have raised over $1 million. We're close to $1.2 million now for the cancer program in Laval. So we're really proud. And it all started with a specific lady that I'm sure you're going to ask me about, but it's a really interesting challenge and really impressive.
Well,
now that you've raised, can you please tell us about this
as if she knew the question.
Right?
Amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, Linda Bouchard is a wonderful lady. She actually she was diagnosed herself with breast cancer in 2006. And she was treated, and now she's well, thanks God. And she really wanted to transform this experience into something positive, something I would say meaningful. And she decided to start this challenge in 2007. So that's why it's our 10th. And it was really her inspiration, her idea. So at first she mobilized really around her mainly physicians, because she works as an executive at the Council of Physician, Dentists and Pharmacists at the CIS de Laval. So she started telling them, you should come with me, you should cycle with me 300 kilometers to raise funds for the cancer. And so first year, I think, was over some 100 cyclists, not very big, but still.
So
and
it grew.
Yeah, it grew over the years. And now she's so proud, and she's still there. Linda is at every single funding activity, because the participants and teams are right now organizing so many activities to raise funds. Like they have a hot dog day, they would have anything really to raise funds. They last week, I think 2 weeks ago, they did at the Boston Pizza in Sainte-Thérèse, they had a spaghetti night. And Linda is always there. She attends everything, and she's really into the organization.
She's the heart,
and she really cares for that. She always says it's her baby. It's really her event, and we're so proud that she's still with us 10 years now, and still very engaged.
Well, Linda, we heart you. Thank you so much for your dedication.
Linda.
Good job. Good job.
That's amazing. A vision and an idea coming true, and after 10 years still running strong.
Yes.
Just amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
There for the right reasons. That's what happened.
Yes. And it's going to continue. We want to help you continue this tradition. So how do our viewers, how do they register or support, donate? What's the best way of doing it?
It's really easy. Actually, we're still registering for participants. So if you're a cyclist and you're interested into doing the challenge and pushing yourself into doing 300 kilometers back and forth, back and from Laval, Trois-Rivières, you can register. There's no limit date, but there's a limit in terms of number of participants.
Of course.
So as I said, we have few places left. So you can just go to www.300kilometrespourlavie, in French, so I'm sure you're going to put it right down, .com. So you go there, you can still register there. But if you're not really into cycling, but you care for cancer, you care for someone close to you that has been touched by cancer, you can donate to the event or to one of the participants to encourage their challenge and their participation in that. So it would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach our goal, which is $200,000 this year.
Okay.
Last year it was $183,000. So I think we can reach 200, right?
I think so.
I
think
it's
our viewers,
done, right?
we can beat that. I think it's done.
With their help,
deal.
I think we can.
We could.
So yes, and also if you want to just be there on September 10, it's a Sunday. We're thinking we should be here in Laval back at like maybe 5 p.m., 4 p.m. But from 3 p.m. there will be so many activities for families right by the CICL, the Centre Intégré de Cancérologie, which is right next to the hospital.
Yes.
So come with your families with something to make noise and to welcome our very impressive cyclists that will be coming from Trois-Rivières on Sunday. You're all really invited. It will be a great event.
It's a date. It's a date.
It's beautiful to see a Laval initiative that started here and it's growing, and now we're at our 10th edition. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Congratulations to everyone on the team, and
lots of success.
We're right there behind you, and thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. See you on September 10th.
Another great show.
Amazing show. We're blessed with amazing guests. I have to say
the guests always teach us something, don't you think?
all the time. All the time.
One of the things, we've learned a lot, obviously, but Nicolas talked about our future beach that we're going to have.
I can't wait. 4 years, though.
Yeah, it might be sooner, maybe, right?
Right?
Yeah. So
let's put in the universe. God's going to make sure that we're going to be blessed with a beach before 4 years.
Well, you know, there's the water quality and all that, but
I'm sure it's fine.
we're on the right track with that.
Of course, we're an amazing city.
Now that we're right at the edge of, well, we're in the summer period, we always talk about being active.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have a part you want to say there for being active.
To stay active?
Stay active, yes.
It's so important.
Well, you said it. That was so good.
We
You
have
can
to
go.
stay active.
Yeah, you can go on our Laval Family's website. Get to know
Absolutely.
all the activities every week. We post it up. We also have it not only on our Facebook website,
Twitter.
on Twitter. So we announce anything that's coming up for the as of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So stay active. If you're in the sun, be careful.
Absolutely. And just have fun. Go out. Forget about the computer for 5 minutes. Anyway, you can bring your laptop or your, how'd you call it? The tablet. Bring the tablet along if you want.
Your
but
iPad,
go out
yeah.
and have fun.